So when he comes up,
I can my arms long enough to just
yeah, come up. So when he goes up,
I get a lot of the heads.
yeah. So you're not waiting for him to come down. As soon as you see, because what? He's not gonna walk down the street like this. So as soon as he gets up,
They have an advantage already. The thing is, in a real fight, it's things like Chinkuchi that now equal things. When you don't know it, and I know it, you're in trouble. Now, I watched Tatsuo. He taught different because there's no broken language. He knows the language. He's not yelling, he's now teaching. I'm in Southern California. Sometimes I have Mexicans that do not speak English. I would have one of my students teach them. Yeah, you move. Yeah, you steppy, you step. I said, he's not deaf. He's not deaf. You understand? We overemphasize things like this because they have a language, because there's something. And when we teach you, you see, now what I'm going to demonstrate is if you listened, you are now me watching Tatsuo in good stance. Because of the age, they'll listen more than the oldest. Double tilted to that. Keep your shoulders back. When you're hanging out here, what you're going to do is you're going to point. You understand? Going as hard as you can. Intense. Right? Lower that shoulder. Everything is lower. Lock. Lock. Lock.
Very good.
Not magic. It's not magic.
It feels like magic. It's awesome.
When you don't know it, it looks like magic. Okay, now what are we doing? I went to Okinawa. I went to interview. I was sick. I was 3 weeks. I was sick on Okinawa. I had the flu. A couple days, I got over the flu. I got to interview one of Tatsuo's senior students. And he came over there and he told me the story. He says, a lot of times you see people in Sanche, they break a 2x2 on the leg. He said, if you raise the big toe, that raises this tendon. And they're actually hitting the tendon and not the shin. So I come back, what'd you learn, Sensei? Oh, my Okawa told me, raise the big toe. To this day, everything that I teach here today is from that big toe lesson. You don't know when you have a gym, you don't know when somebody's telling you correctly. It's so simple. If I raise the big toe, well, if I raise the big toe, you understand? Now come back here. And your hand. Point. One. Now lower the shoulder, remember, stance first. And now you just lower the point. You're raising your shoulder. Watch.
there you go.
You're raising the shoulder, lower the shoulder. Now push. See, learn something. That's the good news. Bad news, no secrets leave this dojo. 10 man. Okay, now you guys explain. Now you have an understanding. In other words, that tendon is raising. You're now putting what? You're now tensing the proper muscles. You're now using Chinkuchi. Experiment. Now that you're beginning to understand this. Stance first, posture second, technique third.
Maggie, you get with Bob or someone. You're so there you go. Come on. Don't like your back in the box. Don't like your back in the box. No. Look at your back in the box. Right in there. Everything comes true.
That is taught in kata.
Yes.
It's just that some people don't explain it.
No. Thank you very much. I love it.
You feeling this one? That's okay. This hand down. I'm trying to
Next year we turn them, we'll use this one. Can we do this one?
Keep working it.
Alright.
Keep working it.
Probably not the best thing to say.
It's
Push down, so you feel it on the
Okay. Chinkuchi also is translated. It doesn't literally mean this, but it's taught this way in Okinawa. It's called the 1-inch punch. Okay, one kun means inch. Don't take it literally. It means short distance. That's where Bruce Lee tried to goof up and tried to do it literally in 1 inch. It's not 1 inch. More or less a fist distance or more. So when you hit somebody from the shoulder, we haven't got time to post. Posting is when we put it on the hip, under the rib, or high. Those are basically the 3 methods of posting on Okinawa. 1, 2, 3, okay? You haven't got time. So one of the things I teach is to do this. If you see, you're not sure what the hell's happening, somebody's starting to come up to you or anything, and you hold it. Just give them, first thing is you want everybody to see that. You should definitely want the person in front of you to see this. Okay, hold it. Now, if they make their attack, then you are now defensive position and we're ready to go. Just like we see with me, palm, or else palm here. And the first thing that's going to happen is all the witnesses will see that you first put your palms up. That's what you want. After that, you can kill them, do whatever you want, and everybody says what happened. Well, the first thing you would see is okay? So I'm just letting you know, so that's the first thing. If you have it. If you don't, then you just react. But this gives us something, it gives us something. In karate, in Okinawan karate, especially the Goju-do, Uechi-ryu, Isshin-ryu styles, we front face. And this is what most people aren't used to. They're not boxers and they turn side and all this. We're front, we feel comfortable. I understand that in Kendo, Japanese swordsmanship, they're front facing because it's a two-handed weapon. They're not fencing like European or anything like this, they're front facing. So they're used to this. If you're not used to this, of course, you don't feel comfortable. Well, Uechi-ryu does this, Goju-do does this, Isshinryu does this. We front face it, that's putting all our weapons to the front. The thing is, you have to believe that we can throw those weapons, you see? And that's the deal. So this, when somebody sees you, you're not aggressive. Hey, I don't want any trouble, okay? And now we already know that we can do pushing or propellers, whatever heck we're going to do, we can kick and everything, okay? Then the battle starts, and then boom, that's when we, and so this is when the battle, when he's coming here. Boom, this here, boom. This is not, one. This is second right here. Now, if he attacks or anything like this, see? Your hands are already here. You see what I mean? You're ready to go. Same thing. Same thing. This is it. And that's a touch just to show you.
Just a touch.
Okay, Jack Dempsey never believed in the jab. Jack Dempsey believed in a jolt. You jolt him. Every blow has to be a jolt. You knock him, shock him. Jack Dempsey also believed in a vertical punch. He didn't believe in a twist punch. And he talks about Chinkuchi. He says when you hit somebody, you tighten the fist. Same as very similar to Chinkuchi. Understand? So that's what we're doing. Boom! You give a fast, stiff arm. That's called a punch. Faster, you try to get that velocity. It's not long distance. It's short distance power. When you touch him, he flies. Now you got it. Okay? So now we'll do it. Boom! One. Boom. Get ready to punch him. Okay?
Get your partners. So when we knives now?
Yeah, just say if somebody's reaching for you,
Right, knives down, knives down, knives
Just
down.
anybody's finger, and then we did this. Well, what we're doing is we're just grabbing here. In slow-mo, you're going to see something. My two knuckles or what?
Extend it out. Yeah.
My two knuckles.
Yeah, I make it easy.
That's penetrating the sword. Short distance power. Chinkuchi, short distance power. We learned long range, you didn't believe it, did you? Okay.
I believe everything you say.
That's where posture comes in. You look down, you lose it. Okay. Two, you're now going to put, you don't do sanchin. You are doing a form of sanchin, but you're just doing a little, you're cheating a little. You're going to do the same thing.